Yu-Gi-Oh can be a complicated and expensive game to get into. There are thousands of cards and just as many confusing rules. What should I buy? How do I play? In this series, we're going to go over everything you need to know and acquire to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Join me in answering all the questions and much, much more. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Beginning to Winning. Hello everybody! Welcome to Rainnite Gaming, and I am Rainnite. And this is Billy. Say hello, Billy. We're excited to bring you the third installment of Beginning to Winning, my beginner's guide to starting Yu-Gi-Oh! In my last video, we went over some cards that you got from Duel Devastator and the cards that we bought off TCGplayer.com. Then we put them all together and we made our first deck. After that, I showed you all the field zones and gave you a beginner combo just to get you playing. In this video, we're going to go over the last few things you're going to need to play the game. Then we're going to talk about locals and what you should take with you. Good question, Billy. Locals is the name for a weekly grouping or tournament at your local card shop. Most places have a standing day and time. Ask around a shop and people will clue you in. Also, don't be afraid of being the new kid. Everyone's been the new kid at one point. Let's start off with our deck. The deck we put together in our earlier video was a good starting off point, but I wanted to highlight the deck I plan on playing when I get back to locals. It's more fleshed out and has some of the pricier cards that you can look forward to using in the future. And it's just a lot of fun to play with. This is my Dino Dragoon deck. You can guess who's in it. Let's start off with the monsters. I play 3 of Soul Eating Oviraptor. This card is played at the start of your combo or in the middle. It all depends on what your hand looks like. It also goes really well with Lost World and your babies. 3 Miscellaneousaurus, or Misk for short, can be played at the start of your combos or used as a counter to hand traps. Its second effect of banishing itself and other dinos work great with Animador and Archosaur. Our next 3 of is Baby Sarasaurus, but everyone just calls him Baby. By destroying or popping him, you get a level 4 or lower dino from your deck to your field. It's also not a once per turn. Then I play 1 Petite Pteranodon. He works similar to Baby Sarasaurus, except when you pop him, you summon a level 4 or higher dino. Now we move to the big boy of the deck, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, or UCT for short. Next up is the Jewel Boy himself, Animador and Archosaur. Now we have our one-ofs. Giant Rex lets you build larger boards by using him as summon fodder, then pill fodder, and then he comes back from the banished zone to be more fodder for more plays. Dino Wrestler Pankratops is great removal, and he's just a beefy boy. Next we have our 3 hand traps, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Next I have my extenders. I play 3 Parallel Exceed and 1 Claw Crow. If I start with one of these cards in my opening hand, I can easily make 2 extra negations on my board. That's it for the monsters. Now let's get to the spells and traps. We start off with 3 of our field spell, Lost World. Lost World is a very powerful card and can put a token on your opponent's side of the field, and it will protect you from effects. We also play 1 Terraforming. It's basically just a 4th Lost World. Next, I play 3 Fossil Dig. Fossil Dig basically is just 3 more chances of starting with the cards you need to get your combo going. Then we play 2 Double Evolution Pill. This is a great way to get your Ultimate Conductor Tyranno on the board really easily. I like to play 2 Dark Ruler No Mores, but if I know I'm going second, I'll usually side in my third. I play 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. Taking out your opponent's back row? Yes, please. Because we're playing a 40 card deck, I like to play 1 Upstart Goblin. And then my only trap, I play 1 Impermanence. And lastly, I play my Dragoon package. I play 1 Dark Magician, 1 Red Eyes, and 1 Red Eyes Fusion. This works great with Anaconda to get your Dragoon out, but it sucks if you draw the Fusion into your hand. Just a heads up. Now we have our extra deck. We play 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. He's just nasty. I play 1 Dweller and 1 Evil Swarm. Next, I play 1 Number 60. If your opponent leaves themselves open, you just win the game. And then my most summoned Xyz monsters, 2 Evilsaur Lagia and 1 Dulka. Then I play 1 Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess, 1 Skulldread, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Pentastag, and I play 1 Anaconda, but I plan on bumping that up to 2 when I get my hands on one. 2 Link Karibo, this is one of the main cards in our combo, and 1 Relinquished Anima. That's where my deck is right now, but I'm always open to improving it. Please leave any ideas you have in the comments down below, and while you're down there, like and subscribe. And if you ring the notification bell, Billy will be your best friend. Let's see what we have and what we still need. Deck of 40 to 60 cards, also having all the cards sleeved up? Check. An extra deck with no more than 15 cards? Check. Then there's your side deck, but you don't really need one right now, and if you're playing the deck that we built in an earlier video, you don't really have the cards. Don't worry, we'll put one together later. What is a side deck? Good question, Billy. A side deck is a collection of cards that can go into your deck to be better matchup for other decks you run into. Now here are a few things you might want to get before heading out to your locals. I recommend you have 2 dice. These can be gaming dice, or just something you steal from your favorite board game. If you want Yu-Gi-Oh! Branded dice, you can buy the Dragons of Legend The Complete Series box. This comes with 3 packs of cards and 1 die. The set comes with 3 different colors, so you may have to buy it a couple times if you want all 3. You're also going to need monster tokens, but if you built the deck from the 3 structure decks from the dinos, you already have 3, and you should be good with that. And to keep track of all the information and numbers, you're going to want to have a pad of paper, a pencil, and one of the old school calculators. It's very important to keep an accurate count of your life points and your opponent's life points. Then you need to get yourself a playmat. You can usually find one at your local stores, and you can always get one online. A mat keeps your cards safe and organized. I recommend as a new player getting one with the card zones. Now that's everything you need to play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you're planning on going to locals, I have 3 more recommendations of important things. First, a small backpack to carry all of your things around. Not something very big. You can always just go buy something new, or use an old one from high school. You'll also want to bring some water and a snack. Not that kind of snack, Billy. No. That's better. Well, there you go, Billy. Now you have everything you need to go out and play. What's that? I never taught you how to play? Okay, Billy. In the next video, we'll go over playing a full match from beginning to end, and I can walk you through the rules and phases. Well, that's it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm Rainnite, and this is Billy signing off. We'll see you next time. See ya!